Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Dildo13 here, bringing you episode 4 of the Chronicles Jr. So what I wanted to talk about today is actually two things. One that happened last summer and something that actually happened last night. So, for those who don't know, I do TaeKwonDo, and particularly what happened last summer, I basically just finished going over my material or whatever, and it was time to get sparring gear on. Now, sparring in my class is very intense, it's very tough, and, you know, it's good because I endure it, and, it helps me get better. So anyways, to get a little warm-up rounds, we do a little rotation sparring. So we're just rotating and sparring, and then sparring, and then So it comes up to a point where I'm about to fight this kid. I want to mention his name. He's not actually like a kid. He's about like what, 13, 14, I guess. But I don't want to mention his name because one, that's my friend. Two, I don't want to blow up his spot, and three, I don't want him to get really mad. He's get all mad at me, I guess. Anyways, so we're fighting, I guess. Like, we're just doing some light fighting. And I guess we got in a little more tougher, so I sidekicked him, right? So he's like a little shaky and a little like moving. He's twitchy and weird. 2 seconds later, he's like, ah! He's like shaking and like ravaging himself. I'm like, what the hell? He takes his headgear, he like throws it on the floor. He's like, ah! And he runs to the bathroom, and I'm like the school TaeKwonDo bathroom. I'm like, what the hell did I just do? All I did was give him a sidekick. And everybody's just looking at me. Even my instructor is like, what the hell just went down? What the hell? And I'm like, what did I do? Like, I was just like confused. And then when he came out, he wouldn't talk to me. So I was like, what did I do to you? Like, did I hurt you or something? And everybody, like, I was just like trying so hard not to laugh because he was twitching and he was laughing so funny. He was acting really weird. He's usually like that sometimes, but I was like, what did I just do? And I just got like I felt really bad because I thought I really hurt him really bad. But like basically after he got out, he didn't want to talk to me. He was not talking to me for like a whole week. So the next week we decided to talk. I was like, what did I do to you? He was like, you kicked me in my rib. I couldn't breathe. And being logical, if I kicked you in your rib and you couldn't breathe, how would you be able to scream? I mean, like, I don't know what it was. That was just really weird because I just gave him a sidekick. And I'm in a big adult class, so it's like around adults and teens, and like you're supposed to like man up. A fight is a fight. Like if trust me, I've taken worse injuries, and I'm gonna get into something like that later. Anyways, a fight is a fight, but I just want to say I'm sorry, dude. Like this was months ago, so I already apologize. But if you're actually watching this, I'm sorry again. And the story that we're gonna talk about is gonna get into it, but I'm just like these two stories actually gonna link to each other. So then I guess we got cool after that. He's giving me ideas, and I'll talk about that in the near end. Anyways, the second thing that happened was actually last night. Now I'm gonna work into that. So I actually finished my material working out. It was actually pretty cool last night, but not for me. Like during the mid end. So I basically got my gear on, and you guys know Steve if you watch my last Express commentary. I actually got some rounds with Steve. Steve is a pretty good fighter. He has a really good body punch or whatever. But I mean, I was working rounds with him. He did good, and I was just rotating again. And the rotation rounds were pretty intense, I guess. So then I thought class would be dismissed. Instead, we go to we back up against the wall, and we're about to do point fighting. So point fighting is a concept of a fight that's basically up to 7 points. So if you get a kick to the chest, a punch to the chest, a punch to the head, like the only areas you could hit is the head and the chest. So that's how sparring goes for TaeKwonDo, I guess. Anyways, so my first fight was fighting the same kid that I sidekicked last summer, and I think he got his payback and his revenge. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it hurt like fuck. Anyways, so we're actually really point fighting this time last night. So we're point fighting, getting ready to fight, we're getting into it. I sidekick. I don't know if this was counter. I really doubt it was counter. He doesn't really know how to kick, so he just roundhoused and it landed on my asshole. I was in so much pain the first time. I was like, oh, holy shit, that hurt. And I was just like shaking. I felt really bad. I mean, I've gotten worse injuries. Like I sprained my wrist actually, which hurt like fuck. But this is probably one of the second most worst injuries. And he didn't only do it one time, he actually did it twice. Twice he actually did it. So I'm like, oh my god, that fucking hurt. And then I get back up, like after a minute or two later, I'm just like, wow, that hurt. Anyways, So we're getting back into it again. I sidekick again. He roundhouses again, second time, even harder. And I was like, I don't want to sound gay here, but I was like, fuck, holy motherfuckery, that fucking hurt. Like it was terrible. It still hurts onto now when I sit sometimes. I know this sounds really gay, but he literally fucking kicked me twice in my asshole, and like I was in the pain I was in last night. I was like, fuck. Like I was just felt like I felt like my eyes were gonna pop out the second time he did it. I ended up winning the fight though. That was the good thing. I mean, like, and like in the end, this was kind of like a mini tournament, I guess. In the end, I lost because I was like really tired. I ran out of energy. I fought like a bunch of fights, including like the rotation rounds, and like I was just like, fuck that. It was really, really bad. It really, really hurt. Like, oh my god. I mean, like, I've been punched in the throat, kicked in the throat. That's nothing compared to spraining, like, not spraining my wrist. That's nothing compared to getting kicked twice in your bum. Like, fuck, I'm sorry for swearing so much, but, like, that hurt really bad. And just thinking about it last night, the second time he did it, I was like, ugh! Like, I couldn't control myself. I was like, damn, that hurt really bad. I mean, like, I sprained my wrist around January when I was talking about how I met Steve or whatever. That was basically like I was running forwards and we had to run forwards and backwards. So I ran backwards. I tripped on like my TaeKwonDo pants. I fell backwards. My wrist was like, and I was like, oh! I felt like I broke my wrist. I've had terrible like injuries, but I endure them, and that's what makes me who I am. But like what he did last night was just like, oh my god, that was painful. That was painful. Like, that was a Painus in my anus, basically. It hurt really, really bad. Because he literally, like, a full-fledged roundhouse. And that wasn't even countering. That was just kicking when I'm kicking. Like, if it was countering, he would have countered sidekick. But, like, he literally went, wham! Twice. That just violated me. I was like, oh, God. And in the end, he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, you know what? I'm still putting this in our commentary or whatever. And like, he's probably, if you're watching this right now, you're probably laughing right now. But yeah, guys, that's episode 4 for you. If you please leave comments below. I really care about your feedback. Don't leave any hateful comments towards me or my friend about anything that's happened, because I mean, I don't want to make him feel bad or anything. And if you like tell me like anything hateful, I'll be like, that's fucked up. But anyways, like, now that the Chronicles are over, now I'm gonna talk about this more about a gameplay based channel. Now I'm trying to get Minecraft, so if you think I should make some Minecraft videos, leave a comment below. I'm really thinking about incorporating another gaming channel just for gaming once I get another PVR. Last time with the PVR, it was a long story. I really don't want to get into it, but this time I'm really trying to like get into it, and I'm really planning on actually making another gaming channel. So if you guys actually agree with me, leave it below. I decided to make this a really big, nice commentary because, you know, I love uploading more Chronicles, and I got more good gameplay clips that will be more Chronicles stories. Now, I hope you guys love sticking around with me because, I mean, like, I'm here to share with you guys, and I'm going to make a commentary soon on why I'm doing this and everything. So if you guys enjoyed this commentary, please give it a like, subscribe, comment. If you want to add me on Skype, go ahead. Add me on PSN. Follow me on Twitter. I'm open here to talk to you guys, play, whatever. Thank you so much, guys, and peace.